Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another episode of Yuru-chara List Up, and today we will be doing Kumamon. I would say he's probably the most famous Yuru character there is, so alright, let's get to drawing him. Alright, let's start out with our usual rough layout and sketch. Okay, I usually say this a lot with these simpler characters, but it's especially the case with this one. Because his features are so simple, you have to really watch your proportions and, you know, the relationships with distance to all the features of the face. For example, the distance between the eyes to the mouth, the eyes to these ears, and all that stuff. So right here, I'm taking extra time, just making sure these are all lined up properly. So right now I'm doing his body, just trying to get his basic length right, putting his little feet in there, getting his little arms and all that fun stuff, and that's pretty much it. He's pretty simple. Alright, let's move on to refine, sketched, and inking. Alright, so we drop him into Photoshop, and it is time to fix all of my problems. Okay, so like usual, this is my time to fix mistakes, and you can see right now we're doing his mouth, and you can see how off I am, how lopsided I am with the proportions. So we're getting his ears put in and getting the mouth and his cheeks lined up. So right now you're seeing the joys of working in Photoshop. I'm copying, pasting, and actually spreading out his eyes to get them the right distance apart. Okay, so also we are putting in his body. Is very stocky. See, making these mistakes, these corrections rather. And man, I can't say it enough, I love working digitally. Granted, it's not the same feel as working with traditional medium, but it does have its advantages. Alright, so resizing his arms and legs. Okay, yeah, let's talk a little bit more about him. Okay, so from what I hear is he was first developed in 2010 for a campaign to draw tourists in after the Kyushu Shinkansen line opened, and he has become so popular. He was rated like the top Yuru character in 2011, and they have made so many so many goods, and his face is everywhere. Even here in Tokyo, he's popular, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, because these are supposed to be like localized characters. It kind of shows you the strength of the marketing behind it, and you know, honestly, good character design. It's pretty inviting. It's kind of a cute, weird character. It's also started a whole bunch of crazy memes that I've been checking out online. Really fun stuff. Now, if you get a chance to check it out, I highly recommend it. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. Getting his creepy eyes in there, and we're doing his cheeks. Very simple. And still adjusting his width, just trying to get the right amount of stockiness. And yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Usually I don't add color in this section, but I had to put it in there for the cheeks. So that is the line work, and now it's time to move on to color, details, and finishing touches. Okay, so I kind of sped up the process here. Because he's so simple, I just dropped in a rough texture, just trying to rough him up. And right now I believe I'm just messing with the opacity layers. Usually when working with something so simple, it's kind of cool to add a little bit of something to it to make it just kind of, I don't know, you know, not be so simple. So I was kind of inspired a little bit by all these crazy memes that I've been looking online with this character, and I said, well, maybe I can make him a little bit kind of creepier or scarier if I had give him a, like, all red background. And so at the time I was looking at like a lot of propaganda posters and stuff like that, and I was trying to see if I can make a kind of crazy play on that, but you'll see. Anyway, back to this character. Now, to give you an idea of the size of this marketing juggernaut. In 2012, he made $26 million in a year in just merchandising. That's bonkers. Seriously, dude, that is a lot of money for a bear that doesn't even talk. It doesn't do anything. It just sits there. I mean, that's it. Nothing at all. Oh well. Anyway. Just trying to find a good font for his background. This was kind of hard. I was trying to find something really blocky and simple, but, you know, I couldn't find it, so I just said, hey, let me just scrap the whole thing and just kind of, I'll just write his name instead. I was kind of doing like an obey thing, like a famous poster I see all the time, but wasn't working for me. Anyway, so I drop it behind him, and I believe I changed his, I just changed it to his name. You know, the reason why I think I'm talking so much on this is because this guy is really simple, and there's not that much going on in this illustration. So, I think I probably should have gone crazier with this sketch. Because he's so simple, maybe something a little crazier would have had more of a, I don't know, pop or kind of interesting catch to it. But anyway, you live, you learn, right? So this pretty much wraps it up, I think. Yeah. So this is Kumamon. He is he's probably the most famous there is. Can't say much more about that. So here you go, Kumamon. It's done. If you like this sketch here, download it for free. Remember, hit like and subscribe. And if you live in a prefecture, you want me to maybe draw your character a little bit faster, let me know and I'll put him on the list. Seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. I know I say this all the time, but really thank you guys so much. It's pretty fun to do all this stuff, and I'm learning a little bit too. So anywho, hit like and subscribe, tell a friend, and that pretty much wraps it up for me. So bye bye.